Hey guys, what's good? I'm Andre and today I want to cover wheat as well as NatGas with you guys and see what the next couple of weeks are going to potentially bring us in both of those. Before we jump in here, I would like to thank you for all of the likes and love that you've shared with me throughout the last few videos. It's helping me a ton. So let's jump right into it, guys. I'm gonna start with wheat. Definitely feel free to jump forward if you're interested in just NatGas. I'm gonna put some timestamps below. Now for wheat in particular, guys, I want to kind of hopefully help you guys reframe the way you're looking at wheat. Obviously we all want it to go up and it should be going higher here, especially on kind of what's happening in Eastern Europe with Ukraine, with Russia and all of that. What's happening, however, is that we saw a significant liquidity grab on wheat when the contracts rolled over. Obviously everybody had to cover, people just had to close out contracts whether they wanted it or not, and so this major selling day over here, the major red one, was on the contract expiration date. Now what you guys can definitely see here without me telling you that is that we had a major update the very next day, so obviously a lot of folks re-entering long contracts in wheat, and we can see that even the volume picked up a little bit on that day as well. Now from there, what's happened here is that I think we have a major buy signal, a major confluence of buy signals. Actually, I don't really use a lot of indicators, but if you bring up any number of indicators, they're gonna show you a buy signal. The MACD, which is obviously a big one that a lot of algo trading is based off of, just turned bullish. That's a big buying signal right there. The RSI is looking better and better by the day. You name it, whatever indicator you guys bring on. The ADX, which is one that I frequently look at, is turning more bullish than bearish. So whichever indicator you guys are currently looking at, it's looking better and better. But I like to let price tell me the story, right? So we actually in our Patreon community, as soon as we had this major big update, we discussed about entering with long. Definitely feel free to jump into Patreon, guys. For 50 bucks a month you can follow all of our trades, and it's been a really good month for us so far. And what we did here is that we actually bought wheat on the retest of the 32% fib over here. I would have loved to add a secondary position over here at the 0.5 fib, especially because I think it could have been an order block as well, kind of the ICT premise there. I think that buying at the 0.5 here would have been ideal. Maybe we still get that, but I'm not sure if we will. As you guys can see, we are, however, we're starting to form higher highs as of today on a daily basis. I still want to see a close of today's candle either the way it is or obviously higher from here before we can give it too much credence. But I think that from here, especially if we manage to take out the $614 high over here and actually close above that, have a closing price high above that threshold, I'm pretty certain that we're going to be aiming towards the 663 price point initially. But my kind of longer term, medium to long term horizon here for wheat is going back into the $760 range over here. So if we are crazy enough to take what projection would be here for a long, that's stopping out exactly under these lows and going up above to 760 with the exact setup that we sent in our community, that would give you a 1 to 5.6 risk reward ratio on wheat. Like, that's crazy. It's gonna bring a lot of profits in our pockets if this plays out. Now, this is my hypothesis for wheat, guys. It's not gonna be an easy move, and I still expect some volatility to happen here because I keep reading fundamental related news that speak to kind of deals happening between different countries that avoid the usual tender that these types of deals would go through. So we're gonna see what happens there, but I think we've got a bullish case here, both fundamentally as well as technically on wheat. Now, with regards to NatGas, guys, honestly, I hope that what I'm saying on NatGas here can help you guys reframe the way you're thinking about it, because I keep seeing so many people just worry about their NatGas position more than they should worry. So here are the vital things that I would draw on any chart of the NatGas. I think that this level over here at 2.47 roughly, let's call it, is a really important horizontal level that we're probably going to continue supporting or respecting for quite a while. We obviously had a gap up here that we've now successfully filled. So the way I see this one playing out would be basically one of two ways. We either retrace back into this support over here. As you can see, this channel is perfectly parallel over here, and just look at how beautiful this movement is. It's respected it through and through. So we either retrace back into this channel and burst up above from there, or we just retrace to basically what exactly happened as of today, fill the gap that was formed a couple of days ago, and then go from here. So if we go down to a 1 hour chart and blow this one up so that we can make sense of it, we can see that as of a few hours ago, that gap was filled. We had a support of that gap, and now we are starting to move higher here. I still don't want to buy it quite yet. I want to give it a little bit more time to consolidate and just make sure that it's not going to end up going back into retesting this area. But you know, guys, what I was saying a bit earlier, so many people just worry about every single flickering tick of what NatGas is doing. Just look at how beautiful this channel is, and then you know, you need to think about the following item. Throughout this entire time, if you kept buying under the 50% range of this channel, which is the dotted blue line, you would have kept making money time and time and time again. So you wouldn't have had to buy the lows here. Just imagine buying exactly at the midpoint, you get an exit. You buy exactly at the midpoint, it's gonna hurt for a while, but you get an exit. You get another stupid buy over here exactly at the midpoint, you get an exit. Another silly buy with the trend down against you. At the midpoint, it goes lower, it's gonna hurt for a while, but you get the exit. So I mean, with that in mind, why would it be different this time? Why wouldn't we get the exit up above over here at 3.2 roughly? Again, there's no reason why not to. Every single time you see a trend, follow it until it stops working. So I think this is a great place to long from here. I'm gonna consider doing it today, a bit later, or possibly sometime this week. But from here up until 3.2, the way I was, or 3.12, let's say, the way I was framing a bit earlier, I would keep the stop down below 2.4 roughly, just so I don't get stopped out by a liquidity grab. And then from here, I think that we have 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, which for NASDAQ is absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.